Hello everybody, this is Pocket Gaming, and this is another Rage of Shadow Legends video. In today's video, I can proudly say that I finally beat one rotation of Doom Tower Hard. It's something that I've been working on for quite a while. Um, the Frost Spider rotation is the one I beat it on. I have my new emblem. I can go into the Frost Spider and look at it and say that is one off the books. This is normal. And that's all completed. So one down, two more rotations to go. This is by far probably the most easiest ones because of the bosses. But in this rotation, I'll primarily be farming the Scarab King because of the gear that said he drops, or the materials he drops. I looking for more gear with more resistance built in. Even though this is a 4-piece set, still gonna help. Oh, that's not resistance. Yeah, immunity for 2 turns plus 40 resistance. I like 2-piece sets, but preferably the Bommel. This I would rather go for this one, but that one's hard. It's really tough. That his boss is a little tough, but I'm very happy. I learned a lot. I learned that I need to really work. I knew I had to already work on my gear, which is what I did to get as far as I did. Every rotation since I first started recording to try to beat Doom Tower Hard, I was working on my gear as far as farming. I farmed more Savage set for damage gear. I wanted my champions to hit harder. I leveled up a couple of champions. Some of I did use for Doom Tower. Some of I used for 3v3. So I kind of was going back and forth a little bit, a little sporadic. But the farther I got into, I got higher in each rotation until I got back to this one. The more focused I got on it. So I know I need to build more in my Great Hall. Definitely need to finish this out. So I'll be heading back to Classic Arena. I definitely do my Classic Arena battles every day, but sometimes I can go a little harder. I don't use all my tokens where I could have. So, and it doesn't really take me long to farm all of them. I do fairly well in Classic Arena, even though this keeps resetting. It used to show constant, but anyway, but I do pretty good as far as I'm always in gold 5. But yeah, I definitely learned a lot about my gear that I definitely need to improve on a little bit more. I did a gear cleanse not too long ago where I went through all my gear, leveled everything up, and everything that was trash or not exactly what I was looking for, I got rid of, which left me a lot more room to farm for. So I'm always in farming in my faction wars to get more perception gear, but I would definitely be focusing on more gear resistance and maybe a little bit guardian sense. But that's probably guardian sense. I would say I'd see it as more of like a clan boss or even a Hydra boss, but I'm definitely looking for more resistance, and it's kind of double duty because I can use it. The Doom Tower would help out as far as the bosses, Bommel, one of them, and also help out in Arena, and most likely Classic Arena, and also 3v3. It would just help me out as my damage. If I can have how I envision is I would have a damage dealer with a pretty good resistance for certain areas of the game where he can do damage, or my champions can do damage and not worry about buffs as much, especially in Doom Tower, and especially if for my speed. The Doom Tower waves are much more quicker than I've seen in any part of the game. I don't normally do like 25-ish dungeons, but I'm gonna start doing that to make it more get more better quality gear. I normally farm 20 because at the time of my account, even though I'm level 100 on my account, I didn't really like focus too much on my gear like I should have been. So that just let me know that I need to be more more picky and critical on the gear I pick, which I've started to focus more often, especially for like I'm not doing as many dragon runs, only if there's like a 2 times or 3 times speed event, because that's the only reason I'll go to dragon for speed gear. It did help me in classic arena, just as far as like my speed lead, and also I need to build more teams for 3v3 arena. I recently just got into silver 3 3v3 arena because I wanted to be in a higher tier so I could try to get a, at least gold 1. It's really hard in 3v3. I'm trying to get that some of those artifacts, the refresh sets. I get them from silver, but most of the time when I buy one, or purchase one, it's going to be like a 4 star, and I'm looking for 5 star, 6 star. But I'm slowly getting there. But I am very excited and happy about it. It just means more resources I get, more shards. I can now I complete Doom Tower normal easily, but now I can add that as more resources. Um, so yeah, and also I just have more champions. I have a lot of champions that I need to work on. So I would like to 60 quite a bit more champions, because there's a couple of fraction wars where I beat it and then the times are like 5 or one of them is 50 minutes for like the 21 faction ward boss, and I have to manual it. And I do have other champions that I haven't even that I received that are legendary that would help, but I just haven't built them out. So my focus is just going to be on building more champions out, getting more books, because that's one of the reasons why I like doing Doom Tower. You can get books, even though they're far and few between, but I'm not going to pay for a book. I'm not going to sit there and buy packs and try to get books. The only way I can do that is through 3v3. You can purchase a book there. My clan's not that high where you can buy a book from the clan shop yet. So it's going to be Doom Tower, it's going to be 3v3, and it's going to be Demon Lord. And sometimes tournaments, depending on what tournament it is. It's, like an Ice Gorm tournament, because I can easily win one of those. And today, I'm doing a Fire Knight tournament today, but I'm only doing it to get just one Ancient Shard. So right now, I'm really, really happy. I've acquired a couple of legendary champions that I have quite a bit of legendary champions that I haven't even built all the way out. Some of them are from fusions, some of them are just luckily pulls. So yeah, I'm just really happy for today, because I've been something that I've been working at. How you set a goal for something and you finally achieve it, you're like, yes, but now I have a new goal. So still the same current goal is to complete the other rotations, but to get my gear better quality gear. My gear is not bad, but it could be much better. The gear is okay, but I could definitely the Great Hall would definitely add to my stats, and building out my champions to 60. There's certain champions that I have that by them being 60, obviously they have more HP, so they can be a little more tankier. So I need to work on that. So that's what I'm currently doing and I want to get higher in 3v3. But I will probably try to make more videos. Definitely make a video showing the teams that I used for Doom Tower Heart, especially on this rotation. It wasn't the same team the whole way there, because towards like when I got into the floor 90s, I had to manual a lot of areas, especially when you had to deal with the Mortube Macabres and the Siphi waves, because I kept getting periled and Siphi kept buffing with the block buffs. So I had to use debuff champions. So that's why one of the reasons why I want to get into to do Ice Golem is a reflex set to get back to certain skills quicker, and definitely got to build to speed, because those waves are much quicker. So I need to make my whole team much faster to deal with those waves. I would like to get it done much quicker and not spend so much time, because we all have lives to live, so I can't stay in the house all day and like work on the team. So if it's easier to do that where I can just like auto it and walk away, that'd be great. So I want to work towards that. and that way maybe my wife won't be so upset when I'm sitting here playing the game. But no, I'm just kidding. She's okay with it. She knows what I do. But anyway, I'm very happy and I'm proud to say that I finally completed it, and I hope to make another video soon about the Doom Tower before this rotation is gone. I'm currently just gonna finish out this Fire Knight rotation, Fire Knight, until I get the uh, the rewards that I'm looking for, and just finish out Doom Tower normal, which is that's nothing for me at this point. But that's the only challenge I see. I'm not currently working on any of the other dungeons as far as like Devil, the Sand Devils Metropolis, and the Iron Twins. I'm not working on that just because I like the rewards here at this point. I might start working towards those a little later, but right now I just like trying to get more shards for any kind of guarantees that champions that they might put in the future that I would really need for my account. Because right now what I'm looking for is a really good poison exploder. That's what would help me speed up my teams now that I have my seer. So very excited about that. So I hope to see you guys in the next video, and I appreciate you guys for watching. You have a good one.